Hey, what's going on guys? Joker back again once again, and today we'll be using the Eyasluna. Now I know, you might be thinking, but Joker, this isn't the Eyasluna. Are you pulling a Destiny Fun Police? You know, when you did the Ballyhoo? By the way, check him out, great content creator. No, see, so this is the Ostringer. It is a hand cannon that came out during the Season of Opulence, and as you can see, it is sunset right now. But if you look at it, it's a 140 RPM, the same RPM as Eyasluna. And the gun model, basically Eyasluna, just with jewels. And of course, I put on a shader right here to try to make it a little more like Eyasluna. This is what it looks like without the shader right here. So that's what it looks like without the shader. But yeah, so, you know, Eyasluna is basically already in the game. It just has a different name, and it's sunset right now. But yeah, this is my Ostringer / Eyasluna roll that we'll be using today. It is Eye of the Storm and Rampage. And if y'all want to know my thoughts, I'm just going to go ahead and say my thoughts about the anniversary and how the gun feels with it returning, being in sunset as the gameplay rolls. So here we are into the games, and as the footage rolls out of me using the gun, I'll just make a few points. It is a 140 RPM hand cannon. And if you play Destiny 1, you can see the model is literally, as I mentioned before, Eyasluna just with gems, and with the shader, it looks even closer to it, which kind of brings up the question on, with the anniversary, if Bungie's basically just giving us another ornament for Ostringer, since they're literally the same gun. And also another reason they're the same gun is the fact of, if you've noticed, with when I shoot the gun, it kicks up to the right. It has literally the same recoil, kicking a little bit up to the right as Eyasluna. And I thought when I was going to do this video, I'm like, should I probably use Eyasluna from Destiny 1? Well, I hardly ever got any Eyaslunas, and the ones that I did get from Crucible were literally not really good at all. Plus, I was thinking, Eyasluna is basically in Destiny 2 already, why not just take my Ostringer with a better roll than Relentless Tracker, Life Support, or any other bad roll I got of Eyasluna D1. And just use it with a good roll in Destiny 2. So yeah, this is basically, unless a Bungie changes things, this is how Eyasluna is going to be right here. Although I am kind of confused on whether it will be a secondary or kinetic. I personally hope it will be kinetic, but if it's not kinetic, then it should probably be void if it's energy. But yeah, it was one of those types of scenarios where you could insert the meme of Timmy Turner's dad looking at his trophy case, and you know, it's that whole, I would do a video on a good Eyasluna roll in Destiny 1 if I had one! But yeah, so that's one of the main reasons I'd not really have a good roll to Eyasluna at all. Plus, you know, this is not Destiny 1, this is Destiny 2. Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 play different, and it's literally already in the game. The gun itself, though, feels really, really great, and its base stats are pretty great. You know, it feels like Bungie was basically being like, let's take these D1 hand cannons like Fatebringer, Palindrome, and Eyasluna, and basically have them keep their stats, make their stats cracked for Destiny 2. Now, that also leads up to the question of, why use this over Fatebringer, especially if you have an Adept God roll, a Time Lost God roll, or like an Adept Palindrome? Well, I do not know the answer. Besides, aesthetic-wise, we'll have to see if it's worth using over Palindrome or Fatebringer when it comes out on the anniversary, December 7th, so in like 2 days. But I honestly do not know. And the loadout that you can see me using here is trying to go invis with the Night Stalker, the one with the Shadow Shot, Way of the Trapper. But yeah. So this video is just going to keep playing out, and it's just going to keep doing its thing. There were some funny plays here where like I kind of camped this area here. But then like there would be a guy that comes in later with a Blade Dancer, that with a Blade Barrage, that would actually kind of screw me over. I mean, overall, I am really heavily looking forward to the anniversary event. And again, as I mentioned before, the gun feels really, really, really freaking good. And I love this hand cannon. I can't wait for it to be unsunsetted. But again, it's like if Eyasluna is one of the main selling points besides Galahorn coming back. Yep, there's the Blade Barrage. If Eyasluna is one of the main selling points besides like Galahorn and Thorn armor, but it coming back for the 30th anniversary, it just kind of confuses me if it stays the same, because again, it's like it's already in the game, and then there's the whole controversy where, so I'm paying $25 for a gun that was already in the game, $25 for it to be back. I mean, of course, it might have some different roles, and but there's still also the fact that if Bungie brings it back as it is, which I personally want it to be brought back as it is, then those people that are very, very angry at sunsetting, they kind of have a prime example of why sunsetting was a bad idea right here, because it would literally be the same gun. But, we'll see how it happens. Of course, I'll probably do a review on the actual rebranded, brought fully back Eyasluna when it comes out, and we'll kind of see how it can compare to Palindrome and Fatebringer in this current meta. I'm also excited for the fact, though, at the end of the day, if it's nothing special, at least, we got a bunch of content to have. A new loot cave dungeon, new Dares of Eternity, Geon coming back, which I personally don't really want it back, but it's coming back, and, possibly some other guns, and I cannot wait for new content. Content has been dry in Destiny 2, but, in 2 days it won't be. Hope you all enjoyed. Like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to stay notified of future videos, uploads, streams, guides, weapon reviews, etc., etc. And also comment what your favorite, most looked forward to thing for the 30th anniversary is. Is it Eyasluna? Is it Galahorn? Is it the new weapons and armor? Is it the other Bungie game themed stuff? And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.